Welcome to the Treasures of David on Jabez Television. The Treasures of David on Jabez Television, discussing the mystery, the secret, and the active ingredient behind the success of David in all his career as a military officer, as a poet, and as a shepherd, and as a king of Israel, of course, and as a priest, a king and a priest joined together. So today we are going to be looking at the secret oil of David. We discovered in 1 Samuel chapter number 16 and verse number 1 that Samuel was told to fill his horn with oil. And in verse 13, Samuel was asked to anoint David with the horn of oil. The implication of that is that, number one, that David was anointed with an overflowing oil. That means that he was wet from the crown of his head to the sole of his feet, because he was not really tall, and so the oil overflowed. And that means that David's anointing was affected by the horn, which also represents the blood that speaketh better things. Because the voice of the shofar, the voice of the horn, when it is blown, represents the voice of the blood that speaketh better things. That means that David was always hearing the voice of the blood, giving directive and speaking better things and encouraging him and giving him insight, revelation, foresightedness, and so forth. So David was also anointed by that horn in the blood to become a priest. And so he became the first king, and the priest joined together. So he was able to perform sacrifices directly to serve God, because God decided to, exalt his horn, because David has the heart of God, and David has the heart of doing the will of God. And so God decided to anoint him with a horn of oil in order that he can become a royal priesthood. That means that David was a king and a priest, and not many kings in Israel that can become that. So that made a distinction in the life of David. And today I declare that combination of oil and blood that also came upon Aaron and his children to minister to the children of Israel in the priesthood level. That means that that oil and the blood coming upon you is for reconciliation of men back unto God.